Hello from Ural of New England in Boxborough, Massachusetts. Let's see how to replace a battery on your Ural. Pull down the crank and secure it by the foot peg. Get your toolbox open. Loosen up upper starter mounting bolt and lower one. Get to the top of the battery and remove the positive connection. You have to get your tools into the, it's pretty tight there as you can see, but loosen up the battery bracket on the top of the battery. There is one bolt holding it. Once you've done that, you need to loosen up the bracket for the fluid reservoir. That is, if your bike has that. If it's 2013 and older bikes, you wouldn't have that. Now that it is loosened up, you can put it aside. We're showing you again how to remove the upper mounting bolt for the starter. You need to completely remove it, and don't forget to loosen up the lower bolt. You don't have to remove it, but you need to bring it back several revolutions to be able to lower the starter. All you need to do is just lower the back end of the starter. At this time, you do not need to remove the negative cable from the battery. We're going to do it later on once we have better access to it, when the battery is removed from the bike. It is a tight spot, so you do need to aim things accordingly and work the battery right through that rectangular opening. Now that the battery is out, we can easily access the negative terminal, loosen that up, and remove the negative cable. All these procedures you should be able to do with the Ural tool set. You can see now we're gonna be getting things ready to put the new battery in. We lined up the bracket. You can see the bracket back there, and we are connecting the negative cable to the battery. We're also pointing the terminal in the same order it was before. You do not want the cable kinked once it goes back in. So you can see technician placing the battery back into the bike. And it is a delicate procedure only because things are pretty tight there. But as you can see, it is going in. There is a little rubber gasket that is to go between the two battery brackets, half brackets, one for the back side, one for the forward side. And then you connect the hardware and tighten things up by that bracket. As you can see, technician is placing the upper starter bolt, tightening that up, and going back to the positive battery terminal, lined up the threaded piece on the bottom. As you can see, he's using a little trick with a screwdriver. He propped that up to be able to connect the threads, and now once the threads are connected, he just keep cranking it with the wrench. Make sure everything is nice and tight. Once it is, you can finally check the battery and tighten up the bracket on the top. Don't forget to place your side cover.